What's up, what's good, what's happening with it, YouTube? I am Epic and this is Media Circus Online, and in today's video we have a young lady who turns out to be the niece of Yolanda Talley, the internal affairs chief for the Chicago Police Department, being pulled over in a drug bus while driving the chief's personal car, a late model Lexus. Officers on patrol spot what they believe to be a narcotics transaction taking place earlier between two vehicles. After attempting to pull over the Lexus, they see the passenger throw a bag out the window, which was identified as the same bag they observed being exchanged earlier. Upon recovering the bag, they find a large amount of heroin and immediately take the passenger into custody and let the driver go. That's where this video starts. Let's take a look.
I'm giving you one more opportunity to retrieve anything you want from the car. If you don't, all right, that's
so you don't want to get
Wait, nah, you got my house keys, man.
Do you want the house?
But the niece, who's built like she played varsity football in high school, was let go and was told to leave. And in true entitled fashion, because her aunt's a high-ranking police officer, she believes that the police somehow works for her. This is a clear case of letting someone else's power go to your head.
Yes, I need my yes.
So what do you want to get?
I'm just finna just pull off like
yeah, we are gonna fall off. Absolutely,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. My auntie probably your boss, so don't even worry about it.
I guarantee they already ran the plates, knew who the car belonged to, and who her aunt was. They just wanted to hear her say it so they'll have it on record.
Auntie probably your boss, so don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
All right.
I need my stuff. Give me, he got my keys.
Do you want the keys or not?
Yes, I need my house. I need all my stuff.
So yeah.
The police usually won't argue with you for this long. You're either going on your way or you're going to jail, with minor variations in between, like a beating or getting shot for good measure. But the niece, whose name is being withheld, not by me, I tried to find it so I could put her on blast, but by the Chicago police, is getting preferential treatment whether she knows it or not.
Hello? No, I need my kids, stuff out the back seat, everything. Y'all taking my auntie car for what?
Which one is your house keys?
That whole thing?
No, you can't.
Can I get my kids stuff out the back? My
Go ahead, it's open. It's open.
Now, what policeman on what force will let you get your things out of the back seat of a car while he's sitting in the front seat?
It's open. Go get the keys.
It's not open. That's some bullshit. Straight up bullshit. Yes, it is.
The officer seen here looks a lot like the same officers here in this next clip from a police vest cam during a botched drug raid based on false information given by a confidential informant back in 2019. So what does these two videos have to do with each other, other than the fact that some of the same officers might be involved in both videos? Well, it turns out the boyfriend is the same confidential informant who sent the police on that botch raid that made the city have to pay a settlement for the incident. Before I go any further, let me give you a little backstory relating to this incident. In 2019, the boyfriend, who was the passenger arrested in this first video, was arrested and worked out a deal where he would give up some other dealers in exchange for release. Only problem was the address he gave up belonged to a law-abiding citizen, and when the police raided her house with a no-knock warrant, they were left holding a bag and a hefty settlement for violating this woman's rights, for making her stand in her own living room buck naked under a blanket. Now, you can say that the police was waiting in the cuts for an opportunity to get revenge on Mr. Kenneth Miles for making them look bad. One thing for sure, they knew exactly who he was, and they knew that it was the chief's car he was in. You can also ask the question, why was the niece of Yolanda Talley, the internal affairs chief, riding around the city of Chicago with a known drug dealer, known gang member, in the chief's personal car? These are all questions that the city's mayor failed to answer when she gave a press conference to address the situation.
She had any involvement whatsoever in this matter.
Side note, Chicago's mayor looked like she shops exclusively at the Men's Warehouse. Looks like the suit she came to the press conference with came straight out the drawer when she put it on. Looks like that suit came with a pair of men's Stacey Adams size 11s. This is a photo of Mayor Lightfoot at a previous press conference. All joking aside, you only hear entitled white women tell the police, "Don't touch me," in that tone.
Don't touch me.
Hey, just go.
I'm gonna hell no.
Yes? We're going to touch you. We're going to touch you. Don't touch me.
Keep it real. If she was white, we'd be calling her a Karen. So let's just call her Karenique for now. Anybody who's ever been arrested as a person of color can tell you that jerking away from the police is the fastest way for your face to meet the pavement, and an official charge of resisting arrest or hindering a police official in the performance of his duties. It was like they were almost afraid to touch her. So you tell me, is this a case of revenge for the earlier incident or just a usual bust that happened to involve the chief's niece? Hope you enjoyed the video. I need you guys to get them subs and likes up. Until next time, I am Epic and this is Media Circus Online.